that kind of shit, right?
Right.
What people don't realize is ain't really no money. Like, I still don't make enough money, bro. Like, nobody,
Mm-hmm.
like, what you see is the top 1% of people. It's just like when you watching TV and you see somebody that look like you, right?
Right.
We see a lot of people. You are you what nationality are you?
I'm Blaxican, man. Black and Mexican.
Bet. Perfect. So black and brown people, we see a lot of black and brown people on TV doing crimes because that's what they show us, right?
Right.
However, you have family members that don't commit crimes, right?
Right.
As do I. So what people do is they have this misconception of reality, and it begins to skew, and it makes them think that everything is like this or all people are like this. Like, I always hear my homegirls on the internet complaining about men and shit like that, and they be like, "Men, it's no good men left." No, there's no good men who you are going after left. You know,
Mm.
because
Right.
your perception becomes your reality. That being said, when it comes to growing your media company, all you have to do is be consistent and be serious about your shit. If you're consistent, if you don't take your shit serious, why the fuck would I take it serious?
Right.
And then also you gotta humble yourself enough to be. When we were doing homegrown out of Chuck's apartment,
Yeah.
I was offering niggas gas money to pull up to do interviews.
That's what's up.
In real life, I've literally there's two comedians who I've actually given money before. Shout out to Red Grant. I remember giving Red Grant some money before, and a dude, I forgot his name. I forgot, he was popping at the time, and I gave him money to come do my radio show, my internet radio show, bro.
That's
Like, I
fine.
paid to come do the show because it was that important for me to get them on my show.
Right.
Not that I'm proud of that, and not that I'm telling you or anybody else to do that. But what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to do whatever it's going to take for you to get those people on your show, get those looks. Consistency is key, and that's where you're going to win, because we were going live every day, every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We would go live, right? So we would go live every single Thursday for years, bro. I'm talking about 6 years. I would come home from tour, do the radio show, do the podcast, and then go back out on the road, like that
That,
type of shit. No gas money, borrowing mom's car. I borrowed my mom's car. Didn't have no money to put on the tank, right?
right.
She just had to see the vision. I borrowed my mom's car. Hey, look, I'm going to Chuck's. We're gonna do homegrown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of things that nobody pays attention to. Consistency is how you build your media company, bro.
That's crazy because, like, for me, thinking about it in hindsight, I was like, damn, we've been consistent for a year. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday, 8 p.m., Takeover
Yeah,
Lounge. Like,
I mean to cut you off, bro. A year ain't shit.
exactly, bro. And that's what
Nope.
I'm saying. That's what I just realized with you right now. You said 6 years. I'm like, damn, I got to put some more hours in. You know what I mean?
When it comes to building your media company, right? What year? When did you first hear about Homegrown Radio?
I heard about Homegrown in 2019.
Mm-hmm. We started in 2009.
Wow. Wow. So time, consistency, longevity. Yeah,
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you some real game changing shit.
for sure.
Time is man made, bro.
Say it again.
Time is man made. It's not real.
Time is man-made, not real. Real.
Time, time is man made, bro. Time is not a real thing. One day, let me tell you how time works. One day, some white people got up and was like, "Today is day one."
Mm-hmm.
That's how we have BC. You know what BC and AD, right?
Right, of course.
Before Christ and after death, right?
Right.
There's also a period right in there that's like a 33-year period. That's the Christ era, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So who the fuck? How do we know?
Right.
It's just some white people made that shit up one day, bro. Like, we in the year 2021. Why? Because 2021 years ago, somebody was like, "This is one."
Right.
Just like America, bro. Some white people left Europe and they pulled up over here and laid all the Native Americans down and shit. Everybody get on the floor. This our shit, right?
Right.
That's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
That's how time works, bro. The universe doesn't know time. Silas told me that. The universe doesn't know time. Time is some shit we came up with, right? Because we're vain. Human
Right.
beings are vain as fuck, and we think everything is about us. So because we're so vain, we think that everything revolves around us. Time, one of those things. It's not real. The only thing real about time when it comes to biology and biological clocks are real in women. That's the only thing that's real about time.
Very true.
Everything else, artificial and man-made, is bullshit.
So when you say that and you share that, is it like just to say like don't even pay attention to time, just keep working and it'll come?
Who said it? Like, what are you trying to do now that you can't do when you're 50?
Yeah. Like what am I trying to do right now? I can't do when I'm 50?
What are you trying to do today that you cannot do at the age of 50?
Well, you know, I be hooping, so I know at 50 I ain't gonna be hooping like that.
I didn't say hooping like that. I
Okay.
said, what are you incapable of doing
Exactly.
at the age of 50 that you want to do today?
Nothing.
That's why time is some bullshit.
Facts. That's fire. That's game changer too. Because once you get rid of time, it's like you can do anything.
It don't matter, bro.
Don't
Time
matter.
that we came up with as a social construct to keep us thinking a certain way. Fuck time and fuck what people think about time.
For
That's
sure.
how.
That's what's up. You know, one of the things I also love from you when you speak about, you know, growing your media company, one of the things I always took from you was that grow the foundation and let companies come to you. You know what I'm saying? About like, because the Sprite deal, the whole Sprite deal, because you made it free for your people and they had to pay you to have access to the people. So building that, how was that? How did you get that?
By doing things that's authentic to your brand.
Mm.
Some people participate in the bullshit, bro. Like, there are a lot of people who, like me, who probably take money to co-sign niggas. They take play records. They do all this kind of shit. I don't participate in none of that shit. I sacrifice because I don't have as much money as they do, right?
Right.
But that's not authentic to my brand, though. My brand, I pride my brand on authenticity.
Right.
I pride my brand on authenticity. Anything I do that's inauthentic would then be diminishing to my brand. So when it comes to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or whatever you're trying to do, when it comes to making people come to you, they have to come to you for whatever the fuck it is that they're coming to you for, right?
Right.
So that being said, that's why, like, it's always interesting when people go certain places, right? If we go to Chick-fil-A, you like Chick-fil-A? I fuck with I love Chick-fil-A.
You can't be saying that out loud. You're going to get canceled, head.
Why? Man, listen, bro. Niggas like chicken, okay? I don't know who's making it. Anyway, that being said, if you go to Chick-fil-A and they specialize in chicken and you order a beef burger and you're disappointed in the beef burger, you did that to yourself.
Right.
Because what happens is you came to somebody for a specific thing, right? Thing that you came to them for, you saw this other thing that you didn't want it.
Right.
When you're constructing your media company, you're building your brand, what is your thing that people are going to come to you for? My thing is authenticity, right? Whether you like it or don't like it, I'm going to tell you the truth. Hey, do you like my record? No, that shit's whack. Hey, can you play my record? No, I can't. Can't play what I want to? No. Hey, Aaron, right? My government name. Let's be in a relationship. No, I don't want to be in no fucking relationship, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know how to do it no other way. That's me, though. So with everybody else, you have to figure out what it is for you that people come to you for. Does that make sense?
No, that does. That makes complete sense because that's what people. Like you said, the whole analogy with Chick-fil-A in order to be like that makes sense. Like, why would I go there for a burger if they don't sell burgers? So that makes sense to me. What about just starting like if you were to start from ground zero again, homegrown, what would you have done differently?
Nothing.
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 Not even with the access to the technology we have today that we didn't have in 09?
Oh, I mean, you mean starting back then or starting today?
Oh, starting back then.
If we had technology, I would take advantage of technology.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I don't be feeling bad for niggas. I don't be feeling bad. Like, I don't feel bad for you. How we got on here right now is you tweeted me, right?
Right.
That you would love to have a conversation. Nigga, get on Instagram real quick.
Facts.
conversation. I'm just eating my food, my dinner. Like I was
Right.
just watch Fast and Furious for whatever reason. But we hear that. Why? Because you utilize the tools available to make something happen. Now we're here, right?
Right.
That being said, I don't feel bad for none of the people. No, I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. That's why I always post. Do you know what the adaptive sports are?
No.
Adaptive sports are for people that are like amputees, paralyzed, handicapped, whatever it is, right?
Okay.
There's a guy named Justin. Justin is fucking blind, bro.
Damn.
And he be skateboarding his ass off, bro.
That's crazy.
Justin can't fucking see. He skate. I used to skateboard, bro. He skateboards now at fucking 30 plus years old than I skateboarded when I was a teenager, bro.
Damn.
Riding half pipes, quarter pipes, kick flips. He ride rails, doing gaps, stairs, all that shit. Blind with his cane, right?
Right.
And then you run into these. I don't want to call them these millennials because I'm a millennial, but you run into these Gen Z motherfuckers. Right?
Hey, that's me. All right. So
you run into these Gen Z people who want you to feel bad for them because they don't have opportunity or access. Bro, we started going live. Like we started doing this in 2009 on a laptop.
Right.
And we just built it. So I don't feel bad for nobody when they be crying and whining and complaining about lack of opportunity. You don't like the way, if you don't like that the radio station doesn't hire black people, make your own fucking station like we do.
Facts.
If you don't like the podcast deal that they offering you on the Anchor app, go build your own Anchor. Go build your own podcast app.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
That's it. It's no different than anything else. So I have a low tolerance of people who be making excuses for different reasons why they can't do shit. I know people, and that's another thing. It probably comes from my mother, to be honest with you. My mom is a full fade. My mom is a bar, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My mom raised 3 kids, single mom. She raised me, my brother, and my sister. Single mom, barely hardly any help, child support, etc. Right?
Right.
Same on welfare till I turned 18. They kicked me off. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We slept in a car, all of that shit. My mom always had multiple streams of income. She always had a job, and she was always on the side hustling candles, Crystal, Avon, candy. She opened a candy house, whatever she could do, right?
Right.
On top of that, she went and got a master's degree.
Wow.
So then when I run across people like, oh, you won't pay attention to me. But I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro.
Facts.
Go build it. If you don't like the way the infrastructure is, go build it. My nigga Salas, my manager, my business partner Salas, right? 10 fucking years ago, bro. He saw the vision. He was like, this could be something. In 2012, he told me, hey, I think you could be the biggest DJ on the West Coast. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Right.
This is in 2012. This is 9 years ago.
Wow.
Right? He told me this in 2012. Then in 2014, 2014, he says, hey, there's gatekeepers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of sucking up and kissing ass to the gatekeepers or going to war with the gatekeepers, we just build new gates.
Right.
So if you look at this, let's look at it like a plantation, right?
Okay.
All of us people, we want to get into the industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we all want access to the industry. We all want access to the resources of the industry and be in entertainment and shit like that, right?
Right.
Cool. They built this big ass wall where we can't get in,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, bet. Y'all can have that wall, my nigga. Because now, me and my homies, we over here knocking trees down and digging up dirt. We excavating because we're building our own wall.
Mm-hmm.
And behind this wall, what we're doing, you can't come over here.
Right.
So my point is, instead of people tripping about that and getting access to that, build your own this.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Build this.
Right.
Don't worry about the gatekeepers. Build new gates. That's what he said. That's what he said in 2014, and that's what we've been doing ever since.
Wow. That has to be that's impactful. I see everybody talking about facts. That man, y'all better have a notepad on you, bro, because heads talking Facts, man. That's why I always want to get in your ear. So I want to mention, or I want to talk about college. How do you feel about it? What do you think about it?
It's gonna be the most irresponsible shit I say tonight. College has use.
Okay.
But for creatives, college is some bullshit.
I agree.
To me, for creatives, college is just something to teach you structure on how to live your life. That's it. It teaches you time and money management and relationship management. That's what college is for creatives.
Right.
Outside of that, it's all bullshit.
Man, that's facts. That's what I agree. I agree with you. Like, so what made you want to get into the realm of radio? I mean, you were DJing, but what made you want to get on the radio?
I always wanted to be on the radio. When I got out of high school, I went to Cerritos College and in Norwalk, and I was walking by the campus. I was walking in the quad, and I heard the radio on. Like they had a speaker that used to broadcast across the quad, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I want to be on the radio." So I went in there and I was like, "Hey, I want to be on the radio."
That was it.
Hey, I'm 18, right? I just walked in there. I was like, "Hey, I want to be on the radio." I walked in my house. They just looked at me like, "Well, you got to go talk to Professor Bright." And that remind me, I got to email him back. I just found my college professor in radio.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, that's gonna be a deal for me to sit down with him.
Sure.
Love that white man. But so they said you need to go holler at Professor Bright. So I was like, okay. So I go, you pick your shit up, feedback in or something. I don't know.
Oh, my bad.
So when I go, maybe it's mine. I don't know. Maybe it's mine. There you go. Now stop. When I go find Professor Bright, I bet I go find Professor Bright, and he's standing, big, tall, butch white man, right? Big fucker, right? Nigga look like the Big Show or some shit.
Oh shit. So
I was like, hey, I'm dope. You should put me on your radio station, right? And he laughed at me. He was like, take my class and I'll think about it. So I signed up for radio broadcasting that semester, and I went through got my certificate, and I never looked back.
Dang. All that because you were just like confident in yourself.
Yeah, but I wasn't a DJ. I was always fascinated with the craft of DJing, but I never like was a DJ. Like I didn't even like if you go back and look at the old homegrown videos from 10 years ago, the old Kendrick interviews and shit like that. Yeah. My handles, my social media handles were I am HED. I'm head. I didn't feel like I deserved the DJ title because I didn't learn the craft yet. So I took a solid year to just learn the craft of DJing before I felt comfortable calling DJ.
And then when you got good at that craft, was it like, all right, well, let me spin on the radio, or were you just like, all right, this is just another utility in the toolbox?
I just recently had a revelation that this whole time I didn't realize I was a content creator. But that wasn't the thing in 2005.
Right.
Content creation was not a thing in 2005. So I chose radio as the vehicle to deliver my content.
That's dope. Because a lot of people, I mean, you touch on it a lot too. A lot of people think you got to either rap, hoop, play football, especially people like us, right? To make it out the hood or make it out their situation. But there's other vehicles that you could use. You know what I mean? And it's dope to hear that your vehicle was radio, because not a lot of youth are thinking like that. You know what I mean? They're thinking, I got to rap, I got to hoop or stuff like that. It's like, nah. Like you're like a great example for that. And be like, nah, this is another vehicle you could use. So I appreciate that, man. Well, what was one of the hardest things for you coming up to get over, a challenge that you overcame?
Two of the hardest things I had to do. One was remove myself from a situation in relationships.
Mm.
And how I describe it to one of the young homies is I told him that if you look at your life like you on a bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You on a bus or a train and you on your way to success. Everybody who gets on with you is not gonna make it all the way to the destination.
Mm. That's facts.
Some people are not gonna get off the bus willingly. That's when shit get ugly.
How do you handle that? How do you handle those cuts?
You can try to be diplomatic about it, and you can say, "Hey, look, our destinations are two different places.
Mm.
If you can't respect, here's the thing: the truth is, this is the truth, and nobody wants to admit it. The truth is, if you actually care or love or fuck with somebody, you want what's in their best interest, even if it doesn't involve you.
Facts. That's facts.
If not, then you're talking about complete, and you should get rid of them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, family, blood, friends, nobody is above in my life. Everybody is family, friends, co-workers, everybody. Why? Because I know my purpose, and my purpose is bigger than all you niggas.
Facts.
And nobody's gonna stop me from doing what I gotta accomplish. Not one person. Not my mom. My mom can go too. If she get out of pocket, me and my mom have had this.
Wow.
Like, I'm not tolerating nothing that's gonna stop me from going where the fuck I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Because where I'm going is gonna benefit so many more people than you.
Facts. Damn. That's crazy. So being like stuck to your purpose and being willing to double down on it and not letting things change your mind, even when it's influential people that are in your life. That's big. Like I'm saying, man, that's crazy.
All that data is some bullshit. It's some institutionalized bullshit that they teach us. It's confusing rhetoric to make you believe that you're stapled to some people that you shouldn't be stapled to.
Mm.
I just had this argument with one of the homies, right? And I'm not gonna say, but a prominent, fixture in LA told me, "Hey nephew, we got you, right or wrong." I appreciate that, but I don't right or wrong. I don't.
Right.
I don't subscribe to the right or wrong shit. That's just me, though. I
Mm.
understand that they're a street mentality. I understand the laws of the land. I understand all of that. But that right or wrong shit, fuck with it. And the reason I don't fuck with it is because just because I have a loyalty means I should do the wrong thing. No, I'm not fucking.
Facts.
I got a loyalty to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Self-preservation is the number one law of nature.
Dang.
Self-preservation. Secure your mask first. If I don't secure my mask, I'm gonna fuck around and black out trying to help you put your mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Then we both fucked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why they be telling that out the airplane on the plane. Because they also don't want to write that big check too if you pass away to your family. So that's good. Good game. Where we gonna get Head out here to AZ, man? We need DJ Head out here in AZ chopping it up with some AZ artists, man. When can we make that happen?
I don't know, bro. They got the Delta Plus variant now.
Right.
Hey, bro, I got a question for you.
Okay.
How many fucking colorways are we gonna get the COVID virus in?
He said colorways.
Bro.
Oh man, we about to get.
Bro, there's 200 colorways of COVID.
Oh man. Oh, that's nuts. It needs to stop after this one. I can't be doing the Delta Gamma the fraternity. I can't do the fraternity colorways, man.
I posted on Twitter today about they got a Delta, they got a Delta Plus, and they got some other shit that they talking about over there in Korea. Well, I don't know what them niggas is on, but it's like, bro.
Facts. Like, when is it gonna drop? He said, when is new COVID gonna drop? So is Head not doing any tours or festivals right now?
I was supposed to go to Lollapalooza, couldn't go to. Then Same thing with Hive Fest. And I might be going to Governor. I doubt it, but I might. But to be honest with you, I don't like DJing like that no more.
Nah?
Nah.
Well, what happened? Or what changed your lane?
I love DJing. Don't get me wrong. I don't
Right.
want that. I don't like but I DJ every day. Right? 5 days a week on the radio.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't DJ anymore. I'm talking about like, hey, everybody put your hands up and fucking So the reason why I fell back on doing clubs is because I had to start being honest with myself. Again, going back to what's authentic to me. Right? I don't drink alcohol.
I
don't smoke weed.
I
don't really talk to the girls in the club. I'm too sober, and I'm always thoughts, right? I'm thinking all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
My brain. So the way my brain, I've literally been in the club on the microphone, bro. I'm on the microphone. I'm in the club, and I'm talking. I'm just having a conversation with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm in the middle of songs, and the music is off now. Now, like, hey, it's Tuesday, my nigga. Where are your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having real nigga conversations, like where it's not supposed to, you know, like.
Right.
It's Tuesday night. I know you got 3 kids, lady.
Right, exactly, bro. And they be like,
kids. Like, so I'm too sober to now I just like, bro, I'm cool because I be wanting to have conversations with people.
Right.
I be wanting to have conversation with people like, hey, it's Wednesday, my nigga. Like, I just saw you throw 15,000 in here. You know what I'm saying? Do you know if you'd have took that same 15,000? This is a real conversation.
Okay.
Do you know if you would have took that same 15,000 I saw you throw it in the club and put it into the AMC stock when I told you to, you would have about $85,000 like in a weeks.
What do you say to that?
And so these are the conversations I'm having, right? With niggas. And niggas be like, damn, for real? So it's hard for me to be in those environments and enjoy myself. Cause I'm like, I'm just in there thinking, like, I'm adding up shit. I'm looking at the girl coming out the sky with the bottles in her hand. Like, what if she dropped one of these motherfucking bottles on people right there? Her shit open, bounce off that, the glass shards going high. That's gonna be 2 lawsuits. He gonna sue for 250,000. She gonna sue for about $500,000. They're gonna shut the club down, change the name. Like, that's what I'm thinking about.
This man head gonna have the insurance company on speed dial. Like, y'all, yeah, there's a lady coming down from the ceiling with bottles.
Bro, I'm swear to you, this is how my brain works, bro. I am not bullshit. So the way my brain is working, I'm doing thought in these environments.
Mm-hmm.
That's part 1. Part 2 is, as a DJ, your job is crowd control. Get the crowd hyped, turn the crowd up. I'll be really sitting there thinking like, I really don't give a fuck if they put it up. Like, I really don't. You can put your my nigga, or you cannot put your hands up. I don't. Either way, this record is flying.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, you got to be like that, man. At this point.
So for me, that's why I don't really do a lot of the shit you see other DJs doing. I haven't announced it yet, but I'm working with the Boys and Girls Club. We're trying to open up youth centers out here in LA. I'm working with Dave Gross on building some community activism. We're producing some content and some TV shows and shit to give people like yourself platforms. So that shit I enjoy doing because we didn't have it. Nobody looked like that. So when I was you and I was coming up, nobody was doing that type of shit to help us. So that's the type of shit that I'll be really focused on.
That's what's up. That's so dope. Yo, you better keep me in mind too when you start rolling out those shows and whatnot. Keep me in mind. Keep me in the back of your head. But how is it now with the ladies when you're talking to them? You interview a lot of people, so I do too. And now when I'm talking to these women, I'm like interviewing them. I'm over here like, all right, yeah. So tell me about your latest drop or like shit like that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? So is that the same thing for you, or what is like?
What you mean? What's the
Like, are
question?
you out there interviewing women like that?
Am I interviewing women? Like what?
Like, you know, you out in the club, right? Because I be chilling, and they just trying to have a normal conversation. But for me, it's just kind of like I turn on this interviewing thing, and I'm like, I'm on. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to this. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute, this shit.
When I'm talking, bro, when I'm talking to women, like, to be honest, like, it's difficult for me because I find myself interviewing, but like on some like my first, like I don't believe. Well, this is a whole nother conversation. We can have it if you want, but
Let's do it.
I stopped believing in titles. I don't believe in titles no more.
Okay.
I'm not fucking with it. Boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm damn near not fucking with marriage.
Damn.
You don't want to get into that. It's gonna make a lot of people mad. Fuck it.
I
But
think they need to hear it though. They need to hear it though.
so where I'm at now mentally is just like, because you got to think about this, bro. Why are we doing certain shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about the why, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. I process the why. Fuck what you do. I want to know why you did what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So if you look at boyfriend and girlfriend, like, why would I make someone my girlfriend? What purpose does that serve?
Mm. Well, I mean, for you, I mean, that's it. Why?
What purpose does it serve?
I mean, that means you got somebody in your corner that you can come back to, talk to, support you. You know what I mean?
What's the difference without the title?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Mm.
The title only exists for you to explain your situation to other humans.
Right.
I don't fuck all of that.
Okay.
Like if this is like if I'm introducing you and this is Kate, right?
Okay.
Kate is my whatever she is to me.
Okay.
If I walk up to your podcast and I got Kate with me and I say, "Hey, this is Kate, my nigga," and you like, "Oh, okay, nice to meet you," right?
Right.
Are you going to treat her any different?
Nah.
You're going to respect her because you respect me.
Right.
So what is the difference in me saying, "Hey, this is my wife, Kate"?
Nothing.
Exactly. And if you have a respect for someone, then you will respect whoever they're with as well.
Right.
Therefore, the title was unnecessary. The title was only there to explain your existence to other human beings, which I don't subscribe to explaining myself to other niggas. Because when is the last time you took a shit, bro?
Like I wouldn't want to disclose that information.
No, I'm asking you. When? No,
Literally?
yeah.
Like 2 hours ago.
All right. So last time you took a shit was 2 hours ago. Do you wipe front to back or back to front?
I don't know.
See, I do like a pinch.
What? You do
See?
a pinch, my nigga?
Yeah, I do a pinch. So you get enough paper. Look, I got a roll right here. Look.
What the fuck?
So you
Hey, got toilet paper? Okay.
I was blowing my nose, and I don't buy tissue because I'm a real nigga. So look, you get enough paper, bro, and you get it like this. You know what I'm saying? You really get in there like that.
Okay.
So that being so, look, the reason why I asked you this is that's one of the questions I ask women.
Really?
First date.
Wait, okay, then what's the conversation like after that?
Let me tell you why. See, you're focused on the what.
Okay, all right, you're right. Okay, why? There you go.
The why is because if I do that up on our first meal, right? I ask a woman, the first time we meeting up, we having dinner or lunch, whatever the fuck we eating, right? Girls like brunch. We having brunch. So the question is, when the last time you took a shit, right? And you ask her that serious, and I want to know. And she's like, she get weird and be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not telling you." Or she be like, she turned off immediately. I know that she won't be able to handle my personality.
Okay.
That being said, it's a litmus test, right? It's a litmus for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's standard. One, you get a real boom. This is who I am. This is the type of nigga I am, right?
Right.
That's one. Two, I get to see your response to raw and uncut me.
Damn.
So once I see you raw and uncut. Once you see raw and uncut me, if you're turned off, if you standoffish, if you turn whatever the fuck it is, I know that we ain't gonna click anyway.
Okay. Talk your shit then.
If a woman says, I 2 hours ago, I could fuck with her. Why? Because she's confident enough, one, to answer any kind of question. Two is because she's not timid or turned off, and I'm not a timid nigga. So I can fuck with somebody who's hella timid because that's not gonna work either.
Facts.
So that's one of the first things I do. Hey, when the last time you took a shit? Another question is, one of my go-tos is I'll ask a woman, right? Tell me 3 things that's wrong with you. Not having nothing physical.
Damn.
I want to know 3 things that's wrong with you. Nothing physical. And the reason why that is because they be like, first thing they do. This is the first thing they do. They say, I love too hard. I'm too nice. I'm too giving and all that shit. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that shit. That tells me that you haven't done the work.
That's fine, for sure.
That tells me that you haven't done the work. So if somebody said, like, when I say something like, tell me 3 things that's wrong with you, like, what's flawed, personality, characteristic flaws that you have. Oh, I'll be selfish. I'm kind of spoiled. I'm demanding a little bit. I fuck with her. Why? Because she's done the work on herself to be able to identify the things and then explain them to me verbally. So that's a woman who's supremely self-aware.
Facts. Now look, you got everybody gonna be texting their next partner like, "Hey yo, when's the last time you took a shit?"
I'm just all I know how to do is, bro.
Hey, and that's perfectly fine, dog. That's perfectly fine. So what advice would you give 20-year-old head?
I am writing a book, bro. Just so you know.
Oh, well, I'm about to cop. Let me get the pre-order.
No, I just write a book. What'd you say that was a question?
What advice would you give 20-year-old head?
Don't go fuck with them white girls with the homie Shaq. I went with the homie Shaq to go fuck with some white girls when I was 20, bro. And
hold on, you just can't speed past that and not tell what happened.
Shaq is married and fuck all that. But yeah, the other 20-year-old me, I would say learn how to let go sooner. Learn how to let go sooner, bro. To whatever it is. When you get down so bad and your foot or your leg, what do?
Cut that.
Cut it off. When you get cancer on a certain part of your body, they go in there and cut that bitch out.
Right.
That works the same way with human beings.
So that's what you would tell yourself. Stop fucking with the white girls with Shaq and cut it off.
Whatever it is, bro. Any cancer, cut that shit out. I don't fuck. Cancer is not just a biological thing. Cancer it comes in the form of human beings, bro. They will fucking kill you unless you cut them out.
That's good. Y'all got notepad? Y'all got notepad out there, man? You better be writing this shit down because this man, gems, man. That's what's up. What are you currently listening to right now?
I've been listening to Jadakiss all day.
Damn, hey, bruh, speak on it. Hold on, wait a minute. Speak on it. That shit was crazy last night. Shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Did you know that there was something like that?
I knew.
You knew that?
I knew.
I didn't know.
I knew, bro. I'm older than you.
No, yeah, you might be a lot older than me.
I'm 37.
37? Yeah, I'm 20. So yeah.
I'm pretty ass people who be like, "Oh, I'm killing my age." That shit weird.
Like, just say 37.
Niggas can't go. I'm killing my age. Shut the fuck
up. Shut the fuck up, man. That's crazy. Hey, yo, I appreciate you taking the time out, man, and jumping on live with me. It was real. It was live. I appreciate you. I want to do something, man. I would love to interview you again for the podcast sometime.
Maybe one day, bro. For sure.
Hey, fair enough.
I'm not gonna guarantee nothing because I got commitment issues, but
At least you honest. At least you honest, bro.
I fuck with you though, bro.
Hey, yo, I appreciate that, man. The feeling's mutual. I'm gonna stay rocking with you always. I'm gonna stay posted. I got my tweet notifications on for you and Kev, so you know what it is.
It's all good. Love, bro. Keep doing your
Yo, I appreciate it.
Consistency is key, bro.
Got it written down right here, brother. Got all the notes.
Three to win in this shit, bro. Be undeniable.
Now you got me getting my shit. Be undeniable.
Be undeniable. Bring value.
Bring value.
Don't take shit personal.
Don't take shit personal.
That's how you win in this shit.
Well, shit. We about to put that into action for sure. Then I'll be seeing you where you at too.
So I hope I do, bro.
For sure. That's love, head. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you.
Man.